Hey guys. Oh, is it gonna get up? I think it is, you know. Okay, I thought it was gonna be harder than that, so yeah, we're leaving our spot. We've been here for quite a while now, and I am blown out. Ow. Which way do I wanna go? So there we go. That's better. Yeah, we've been here for quite a while now. We woke up at 7 and got out of bed about, I don't know, 20 to 8. Got everything packed away, and Carl went round to start the van. Nope. Took about half an hour to get the van started because it had been sat for like a week basically in freezing weather. So it is now up and running. Happy as anything. And Carl is backing into rocks. You know, if you can't see it, feel it. So yeah, we're gonna get scooting along. We're off to Spain now. We're gonna go to a shop, get everything ready to go, refill our water somewhere. We're probably gonna grab some more food just for stuff that we want.
3 degrees.
3 degrees in the van at the moment. No doubt once we get the heaters turned on.
They're on.
Oh, they're on. Okay.
Not very much.
Once they've had chance, I guess it'll be better. So yeah. Oh, he's got music playing, so I'm gonna disappear. See you later.
Very cool.
So we've just crossed over into Spain, and yeah, it's Spain.
30k ago, yeah.
About 30k ago, yeah, I say we've just. But it's been nice. We passed very close to Andorra. We went up some of the same mountain, the same mountain pass, pretty much.
Yeah, without turbo.
Without turbo again. That's twice we've been on that road now within the past 3 months, and each time we've not had a bloody turbo. But yeah, no, it's nice. We're happy to be back in Spain. Immediately, everywhere's cheaper for fuel, which is brilliant. Which makes us happy, obviously. It's the entire reason we came over. But yeah.
Yeah, that, we do like Spain.
Well, yeah, we do like Spain, yeah.
We just need to learn Spanish.
See. But yeah, we are heading to our location, which is how far are we now?
59k.
59k, so not far to go. And I guess we'll update you again when we're there. Do you have anything else to say, Carl?
No, although it struck me a bit by surprise when we got to the point where the road from Andorra joined up with us. Because these are all roads we've driven already when we came through last time. And it kind of, I don't know why I didn't expect to be going on the same roads because we're going nearly the same route. But just kind of turned around the corner, I'm like, I recognise this. What? And then realised, oh yeah, we were here like 3 months ago.
Yeah, so our current plan is going to head over to our location, and then we're considering doing similar to what we did when we had Tegan. If you haven't seen that video, you should check it out. I'll leave a link to it at the end of the video. But when we picked up Tegan, we basically beelined straight across Spain. And we're considering doing a very similar route, basically. Just go across Spain, or maybe go around Spain.
A bit more leisurely, I think.
A bit more leisurely, yeah. We're not going to be...
We don't need to do 500k.
No. But yeah, we're happy to be back, basically. We're happy to be back. We'll check out the place when we get there. Good morning, everyone. It is currently, I think it's about 7:30, something like that in the morning. It's pretty early. I don't know if it's really going to show you. No, down there is a beautiful little town. Let's see if we can show it better, because it's just blocking me out right now. That's sun, yo. There we go. That's what you're meant to be able to see behind me right now. Although Intelligent Auto's not being very intelligent. There we go. Okay. Whatever. So yeah, Carl and I found a beautiful little spot just up this little road. It's been really nice tonight, but we arrived quite late, and when we got up this morning it was pitch black, so needless to say it wasn't worth much footage, but it was nice. Just a one-nighter, and we're heading to a campsite now near nearish to Barcelona. We're currently just in northern Spain, and we're just going to get on the road, get to where we're going as early as possible. So just in case power and stuff isn't running, or if the showers aren't open, we've got plenty of time in the day to get to a new place. And then the plan is to do some work on the van. There's some bits we want to iron out, and yeah, and we're going to get going. Well, that's one reason that we came to Spain. Look at that fuel price. We spent €40 and got 39.29 litres of diesel. That is not bad. So just for a little context,
exit the roundabout onto Carretera de Manresa.
Always with the interruptions. Yeah, so what I was just saying with the...
on C55.
Oh my god! Okay, we done? Any more coming up now? Okay.
In a bit, yeah.
So the euro is currently €1.10 to the pound. So that's really good for us with that fuel. I think the exact fuel price was 1.019 per litre, and it's brilliant. It's okay. I'm patient. It's not very often that we see prices quite that good. Which I don't know. I can't do the math like that. Roughly how much in pounds or pence was that per litre?
God, you put me on the spot.
Like 90 or something?
Do maths on camera. No, it'll be like 93, 94.
Okay.
So still the cheapest I've ever paid. The cheapest I've ever paid for fuel was 97 pence for petrol in England.
Yeah.
And that's when
In
fuel prices
400
plummeted a
metres
couple
at
of
the
years ago.
roundabout, take the third exit onto Carretera de Manresa.
There needs to be a vlog mode on that. But anyway, yeah, it's really cool. One of the reasons we came to Spain was for these prices. It's just, it's brilliant. It means that if we find a nice little loop or something, if we want to, that you know goes around these particular stations, which by the way it's Bon area, or E.S. Bon area. Apparently we've got a website which is bonarea.com, but I couldn't find it. Just took me to a link not known. But yeah, if I find a link, I'll leave it in the description for anyone who's travelling around in Spain.
Exit the roundabout onto Carretera de Manresa, then use the right lane to take the C26 ramp.
So that's roughly where we are right now.
Lane to take the C26 ramp, then turn left onto C26.
Always with interruptions. It is a beautiful day, as you saw just earlier. It's fantastic, up super early. We're currently due, probably at this point, we're due to be arriving at our destination at about 10.
Turn left onto C26, signs for C451.
You know what, I'm just going to stop vlogging here because she just won't shut up. And yeah, we'll catch you guys at the spot. Well, we're here. We're at the place.
Looks a bit desolate.
Yeah, oh, we've got a couple of dogs over there. Oh, that's a person living in there. Okay. Didn't realise that. That's strange. And there is a water part over here, just behind the trees. And we're currently doing some work, so I'll show you what Carl's up to first. We've had a power issue where we try and start the van and it essentially just trips out, it doesn't start. So we've disconnected the engine batteries here completely, and Carl's currently just sanding down some of the terminals to try and get a connection. He also thinks he's found something that's meant to be earthed that hasn't been, so maybe that's going to solve it. We're going to try that out. Now what I'm doing is, we've noticed recently a knocking noise in the engine bay that goes away once we're at higher speed. And sorry, Roxy is currently very aware of some dogs. So it's in half at the moment, the other half is just there. But the whole thing is pretty much free to move as it likes. Obviously it's restricted a bit when both of the hoses, or airways, whatever, when they're connected. But it's still kind of noisy. So right now, just to see if it gets rid of the noise when we're next on the road in a few days, I'm just going to try and find a way of dampening it, so even if it does rub around a little bit, it doesn't make so much noise. Yeah, I was actually thinking of a bit of Velcro if we have enough. A couple of strips of that, whether we stick it down or whether we decide to just have some along it so it's just a soft edge. I don't know, I'll figure that out. We've also just checked the power steering fluid, which is at max. Also, the coolant was bone dry, and hence we figured that's probably why we've had no heat coming from the heaters, because there's no water to go ahead and heat anything up, so that's just been topped up. Make sure it's nice and tight. And we've also just done the washing fluid. All of it's just water, basically. Coolant's better in there because water just evaporates, but it works just as well for the meantime. Yeah, we don't have any coolant, that's an important detail. So yeah, I'm just gonna see what I can do about dampening this. It's a bit awkward to pull out. There we go. And yeah, we're gonna get on with it and see what we can do.
Hello everybody. I've got Finn putting some terminals on these little bridges here, just bridge the batteries together because this van has 2 batteries. He's just currently tightening them on. They're like pinch bolts, so that they tighten once you tighten them. Got all the cables to reconnect. I've just gone through and heat shrinked everything. Can you show them an example, Finn?
Yes.
There should be one somewhere. Yeah. Let me zoom in on that. If it's going to focus, put your hand behind that, please. And there we go. So yeah, put some heat shrink on everything. If you don't know what that is, that's literally just it's a plastic, I don't know what type of plastic insulation that you put on. You apply heat and it shrinks, so it tightens around connections so you don't have any loose wires. I've also put a load of insulation tape around the main negative terminal because it was starting to split, and I don't have any heat shrink big enough, so I'm hoping that'll do. But yeah, we've just put these back in. We've swapped them round to hopefully change up the charging and get them a bit of a better setup. We're going to plug the heater in. You can see the fuel pump for it over there and the fuel tank here. We're going to plug the heater in so that it uses the rear batteries instead of the front, because I really don't like having the little amount of draw you get from the front batteries, given they start our vehicle in the cold. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. Finn's been doing some work up front as well, which you saw with the airbox. I've just been tinkering with the electrics basically. Well, I can show you some heat shrink actually. This is heat shrink. So you put this stuff on the cabling or whatever you want to do. Apply heat. No, I'm not going to do a demonstration. That's what I've been using to heat things. Do you want to just step out a second, Finn? Or just stand up? Yeah. So all this cabling back here I'm about to sort through and all that, but yeah, these connect through. And yeah, we're bridging them now. Finn's nearly finished tightening these bolts. These are the pinch bolts. I doubt it'll be able to show you how they work, if it'll even focus. Is it going to? Maybe. I don't know. I can't really tell from the angle I'm at. But then we connect these big fat ones up. The one down there. And then the van's got power again. And then we get everything else connected back up. So, yeah. We'll chat to you in a bit once it's all done, I guess. We've just spent probably 3 hours, let's say, just doing bits and bats on the van. You've seen bits earlier, me sorting the wiring out, Finn doing some stuff in the front. We're putting a new serpentine belt on, or fan belt, I don't know if it's an Americanism, which is, oh, this thing. This basically spins everything, alternators down there and all that, but this little thing here, well, this and all this bit here, you know, plugs in, all that sort of stuff, goes into the air intake, intake manifold rather, air intake's like down here somewhere, goes into the intake manifold. I'll put this clever little thing back. And yeah, we've had an issue with this, we've mentioned it a couple of times, where we don't have full power, and the reason that is because it goes into limp mode. Basically the van goes, there's something wrong, I'm not letting you have full power, I'm throttling you. And we rarely get out of third gear going up hills, really rarely. And it's capable of a lot more. This thing is torquey as hell, as you'd expect from a 2.5 litre diesel. Well, this is called the EGR, which is the exhaust gas recirculation valve.
Is it EVR?
EGR. EGR. I said it weirdly. Basically, exhaust gases come from this. Is this going to focus? No. Yeah, they come in from the back here. They go into here, and it uses the exhaust gases to help run it leaner and not leaner, cleaner. It might be leaner. I don't know how it does it. I don't know too much about it. Yeah, apparently it does make it more efficient.
Oh, okay.
So we might get better MPG. We'll have to pay attention now next time we fill up, which is fine actually because we didn't just fill.
Yeah.
So we've not like lost a full tank of being able to work it out. We just spent probably an hour and a half, 2 hours with it sat in diesel because it was gunked. I'd show you, but we've gotten rid of it kind of as quick as we can because we are on a municipal sort of parking area.
I can put a screenshot of it just popping out of the bucket full of diesel though, and you can see the state of the diesel.
You took a picture. Yeah.
Diesel's usually pretty damn clear.
Our diesel's got a slight green tint to it.
Yeah, and
just
well,
so
you'll see from the picture now, it's black.
Yeah. We put it back on, connected it all again, and we no longer have the issue. Our van will no longer go into limp mode, so we now have full power, and it also means it should start easier.
Yeah.
Because I believe it does something to do with when it starts, is it basically almost pumps the exhaust gas straight through to burn the unburnt fuel, which is...
If nothing else, it'll warm up quicker.
Hopefully, yeah. Oh yeah, we've also fixed the no heater and everything, so... Yeah.
Another thing worth mentioning, because I don't know if you could see it from where you were, when I was just over at the water there washing out the diesel bucket, it's a lot cleaner. There wasn't anywhere near as much smoke coming out from the exhaust.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
A lot cleaner, so... No more days of creating our own fog, basically.
Yeah.
Happy days.
But yeah, so hopefully this fan is now a lot happier. And having that stuck closed, which it was, can apparently cause an engine knock, which isn't good. I don't know if it's an engine knock or it can cause your engine to knock, because there's a big difference between the two, but I'll let you guys look into that if you want to. But yeah, we're fixed. And we now have decent power, which means that I'm no longer worried like hell about joining onto highways and stuff like that. But anyway, this has got a long section. We're now at 4 minutes, so we're done. We're happy. We're good. So we'll chat to you in a bit.
You're good.
Bye, guys. Good evening, everybody. It is an evening. It's an evening, Finn. Yeah, good evening. We're somewhat chilling. Finn's eating some spicy lobster crisps.
Very good if you ever find yourself in Spain.
Yeah, they taste like chilies, which is beautiful. No, yes, I want to say France.
Yeah, we got loads of snacks in France before we set out.
Yeah, anyway. So yeah, dishes are about to be done. I'm going to make some tea. And we're going to chill. We've had a very productive day. We've done quite a bit. I think we both now feel a lot happier with the van. Just, little quality of life things that we've done.
I think the productivity stuff that we've done, the productive stuff that we've done, English, has made a big difference to us. That's why it feels so good.
Yeah,
significantly so.
Especially with the power thing, because there are so many times just pulling out into a junction or something where it doesn't worry me because I can drive, but it is just kind of like you need to wait for the space, and with such a big vehicle, you feel a bit of a knob if you just force your way out. But now we have the power, we'll get out quick enough. But just giving the van a bit of a tidy. We've got all the water and everything down there. We've refilled, sorted out glove boxes, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, basically that's just a rubbish bag. We're all good, so we're gonna basically call it for the day, aren't we? And yeah, so good night, everybody.